Hi guys, Dave Dog here. We're back for a thrilling end to our Season 9 in our Road to Glory save with Bradford Park Avenue. After going 13 games unbeaten in the league, we lost to AFC Telford. Since then, we've started another little run. And in the last episode, we beat Rushall, who were just outside the relegation zone, but dropped into it after we beat them 2-1. We've played one game since then, and it was another narrow 1-0 away win. Jordan Westwood, the marksman. So let's have a look how it unfolded this game. Pretty even. Kidderminster 7 shots for on target, us 4, 3 on target. They slightly edged the XG at 1.05. But a good game by Macaulay. Kept them out. It was Westwood just before half time from Donaghy's cross that gave us the 3 points. Trusty not playing well at 6.4. We brought Baker Richardson on for him later on in the game, but it was before that the bad news occurred. Donaghy broke his ankle, subbed off in the 56th minute, so we brought Ngoy on for him, who didn't play too badly, but that's the end of the season for Donaghy with that broken ankle. Not so good in defence. Florio again, we put him in and gave Sams that rest he needed. He ended up coming on near the end for Florio just to tighten things up at the back when we were holding on. But other defenders playing well, Barrett and McGee, and Softly, Fielding in front of him, and the other two midfielders, they, as we've said before, they are our rock, these three, Fiora, Greenwell and Fielding. So let's have a look at the goal that got us the points then. Fiora back to Fielding. Fielding loops it over the top. Donaghy heads it into Greenwell. Greenwell back to Donaghy, and he picks out Westwood, who side foots it in. Good team goal, and Westwood can certainly put some chances away. He's scoring better than 1 in 2, and a lot of his early performances were on the wing or coming on as sub. So since he's been starting in that front running role, we've moved back to the 4-3-3. We've been doing well. So let's look how the table stands, and we are just outside the playoffs. It's a 7-goal difference. So with 2 games to play, and Guiseley have been losing recently. They are down in 6 now, 5 points in front of us. Kings Lynn still in the running, 3 points behind us. And you've got to say Scunthorpe are out of it. Scunthorpe, who we play first game today, Gateshead are playing away to Kings Lynn. So both of those are the two coming up against each other. Kings Lynn in 9th and Gateshead in 7th. What we could do with is a draw there. So let's see how we're lining up today then. Team today to face Scunthorpe shows 2 changes. Sams comes back into the defence to face Florio, and Ngoy comes in on the right wing to replace the injured Donaghy. So it's Macaulay in goal, a back 4 of Barrett, Softly, Sams and McGee. The strong midfield 3, Fielding sitting in there as a deep lying playmaker, Greenwell and Fiora in front of him. Westwood leads the line as an advance forward with Trusty on the left and Ngoy on the right. We're going in cautious to start with, and our usual tactics. So we're going to keep it tight to start with. This is a must-win game to get us right in the picture, and then we've got that last game against the bottom side who are already relegated. So pre-match team talk. Gianluca's suggesting we're doing well, we're on a good run, so let's keep that going, shall we? I'm going to go for the one. Enjoy the match, go out and play your own game. I've had quite a bit of success with that one. So point finger, play your own game, and that's had no response. But Tom Macaulay, the captain, is motivated to start with, and as usual, Jordan Fiora is aggressive. I like a aggressive Jordan Fiora. So let's get into the match then. This must-win game. Just as a note, we've got Favell on the bench today, just to take in no chances with those goalkeeper injuries. And Scunthorpe 4-2-3-1. They've been knocking some goals in recent matches. Let's get into this game then. And it's not raining, I don't think. We can't see anything, and nothing much happening to start with. We're going to do the usual encourage, but momentum is early on us. But it's a corner from Spence for Scunthorpe. He knocks this one. It's a set move. We've got nobody near him. Both teams are playing in dark colours, and they've opened the scoring. Afoka. What are the colours here? Has something gone? We're playing in our third kit. Theirs is claret and blue. No, it must have just been a dark picture. We're playing in white. That looked strange, did that? Maybe the lights weren't on, the keeper couldn't see. But it's all Scunthorpe, and another highlight to them. Hillman inside to Rowe. Rowe to Callum Bailey? Rowe and Lowe. They're rhyming their players. And Scunthorpe are really hitting good form at the moment. It looks pretty dark. Our kit from this looks dark. I don't know whether I've got a problem with my graphics at the moment. But here's Fiora bringing this ball away. Fiora, he's got no support. Is he going to get a cross in? Probably. He crosses in, keeper's coming for it and catches it. So two floated that cross there from Fiora. As I say, Scunthorpe 1-4, lost one of their last 5 games, so they're 4th in the form table. We are 8th, 1-3 drawn, 1 lost 1. So definitely favourites for this game are Scunthorpe, even though they're playing away, and all the attacking has been coming from them. There's Lowe making it 2-0, and we're really up against it. Playoffs, I think you can forget about them. Scunthorpe knew they had to win this to have any chance. And there looks to be a lighting problem when we're looking from that camera. Here's Collins. I don't want to see it again. Just let him in. Let's have a shout and demand more. Certainly not turned up so far. Halfway through the first half. Is this a highlight for us? Takes it short. Sam's pondering. Plays it out to McGee. McGee to Trusty. Trusty plays it. I hate that. They just knock it in front of them. It's just a way of giving it back to the fullback. It's absolutely... Nobody miscontrols the ball like that. And it's Scunthorpe coming again. Are they going to get a third and knock us out of this? Lowe's picked up an injury, but I bet he plays just as well as ever, as they do when the AI teams. Injuries don't affect them. Here he is. Look, he's going to put him in. Afoko, and it's 3-0. What are we playing at? Absolutely terrible. We've got the jitters. 3-0 down, halfway through the first half. Skip that. We're going to go shout. We're going to give them berate. Don't usually use that one, but we're absolutely rubbish. But it has made them G'd up with green. Opposition always press nice and low, a bit late. Look, just shows their keeper picking it up, doesn't show our attack. We have absolutely no chance of even drawing this game, I would say. Never mind winning it. There's Barrett, heads down, but it's Scunthorpe who'll pick up the ball again. It's something to do with this dark. We can't see in this dark. It looks dark on my screen. Anyway, that one's onto the bar, and we got lucky there. They didn't make it 4, but Taka not over yet. Yes, it is. What a stupid end to a highlight. Let's press them if it makes any difference. And Goy with a free kick knocks it across. Sams is up there, but it's a winner from Scunthorpe. Trusty gets it on the edge of the box, but loses it again. Softly on the halfway line. We've got 2 men on the halfway line. Get your teeth in, Dave. Marking nobody. Plays it out to Trusty, but this Scunthorpe defence are dealing with anything we throw at them. There are a lot of highlights in this game. Here we have a build-up again. Fielding to Greenwell. Greenwell, first time we've seen him on the ball. Back to Softly. And we just don't look to be able to find a way through at all. The pace is really slow. Greenwell to Ngoy. Ngoy gets past his man. Plays it in. There's Westwood and he pulls one back. That's where Westwood likes the ball. And Ngoy feeds him. And we've pulled one back just before half time. 3-1 and 2 minutes added time. But there's time for another attack yet. But we win the ball. Softly wins it, but belts it straight up to their 4 defenders patrolling the halfway line. João Pedro. Oh, they've got a bit of Spanish Portuguese in their team. Rowe. Spence. Spence with a speculative shot that's over the top. Did that really warrant a highlight? 3-0. Was our goal offside? I didn't even see it had been disallowed. So we're 3-0 down. What was that? Get your act together. Yeah, we're going to thrash arms. And we've got to do something better. I might even make a sub who is playing not well at all. Just about everybody. Apart from Fielding at 6.8. Creamwell at 6.8. Fiora is not so good at 6.5. No, I won't make any subs. There's only a couple of players playing any better than the rest. But we're going to go balanced, and we've got to do something here. 45 minutes. Score 4 goals? No problem. I don't think so at all. The smiley faces are on in the green at the bottom, but nothing's happening. All the action in the first half. Here's João Pedro again. Plays it out. Fielding picks that one up easily. Westwood. Come on, Westwood. Score. Taking one off you so far. He's moving into the box. Left foot shot. Oh, and it's just wide. Keeper. Let that one go. Did you get a touch on that? It looks like it. Yes, it's a corner. Didn't see the touch, but must have just saved that one, the keeper. And it's a fielding corner. We'll be looking for Sams at the near post. No, he's lofted this one up. Keeper gets that one easy. Players catching everything in their goal. And Gateshead 76 points there. Drawing then. 1-1 it says there. Go on then, we'll play for set pieces. 72 minutes. We're going to have to make some changes. Second half we've been a bit better so far. We're going to go to 3 at the back. We're going to bring Hinchy on for Barrett. And we're going to push Greenwell up into the 10 role. Put Hinchy there. We're going to make these wingers attacking. Move our centre backs across. We're going to bring Baker Richardson on. How does he play as a winger? Not brilliant. 1 star. Move him up front. That just leaves a big gap on the right there. Let's dispense with the defensive midfielder. We're going to go 4 at the back still. We're going to put Fielding in at right back. Can't leave a big gap there with 3 at the back. It's basically a 4-4-2 they're calling it, but 2 advanced in midfield. Hinchy covering out wide on the right. We better make Fura ball winning midfielder on defend, just to give them defence a little bit of cover. So we'll go with that for now. Just the 3 defensive players on the bench to come. We'll try that, and we're going to go positive. We've got to go positive. Let's have a shout. Demand more. Here's Fura to Hinchy. Just on a sub. Back to Fura. We're still tapping it around, messing about. Come on, boys. You've got to score 4 goals. Fura shot just wide. Keeper didn't even think about that. Just let it trickle past the post. And look at this. We've had 7 shots, 3 on target. We've had nearly the same XG as them. They've just scored some wonder goals in the first half. And what happened there? We just let it go. But Fiora gets it back. Westwood is going on his own. He's going on his own past the defenders and shoots in. If it wasn't for Westwood, we would be nowhere near the playoffs, I would say. So he has scored this time. Not offside. That one, 3-1, 6 minutes plus added time. We're just not going to get back in this game at all. So that's going to be the basis of it, I would think. Let's demand more again. And a disastrous first half has sorted the game out, you would think. Here's a Foco. He ran through him there, did our player. Try tackling him. And it's going really slow, is this? Have I slowed the speed down or something? Let's have a look. Speed, Johnny. Let's speed it up a little bit. And that's the end. Let's see where we are then. And we should have won the game based on the chances. We should have won. We should have at least got a draw. Point behind. Gateshead got a point off Kings Lynn. We got the right result we wanted there. But going into the last game, all to play for. We've still got a chance. So it's between us and Gateshead. Who did Gateshead play last game? Somebody difficult. One of the top teams, please. Schedule. They've got Matlock at home. Matlock at home. Where's Matlock in the table? 12th. So not an easy game, but it's at home. You would expect them to win, just as you would expect us to beat the bottom side. Let's get on to the next game then and see if we can get in the back door at the last minute. So here we are, final league game of the season. It's simple as this. We need to win our game at bottom of the table, Lancaster, and Gateshead not to win against Matlock at home. Let's see how we're lining up then for this final league game. So we're going to keep faith with our strongest team that have played most of the games for me recently, but we're going in positive on this one. Both wingers on attack, Greenwell on attack from midfield, and both fullbacks pressing forward, and Fielding, Sams and Softly holding the fort as such at the back. This is a game that we've really got to take to a team that's finished bottom. We've just got to score the goals and hope that Gateshead slip up. One change on the bench then. We've taken Favell off, the keeper. We've taken the risk and we've brought in Zach Scott, fresh from a hat-trick in the under-18s. We've got Tate and Florio for defence, Hinchy in midfield, and of course the ever-reliant veteran Baker Richardson, who retires at the end of this season. This is a match we're winning. I'm going to go with that, and we're going to pump fists. This make sure we do. We've got to put a bit of pressure on, and that's motivated quite a few players. Let's see how they're lining up. A 4-3-3, same as us, so that's looking good. We're not up against the dreaded 4-4-2. So let's kick off then, and let's put Lancaster in their place and keep an eye on the dugout for the Gateshead score. Nothing happening so far. We thought we had bad crowds there. Tickets sold for this were 238, so they must be really in the doldrums financially. And a long time for the first highlight. 17th minute, we get a free kick. Sams plays it out to Barrett. Barrett to Ngoy, inside to Greenwell. We're moving forward with purpose for a change. Watch Greenwell knock it back to the centre back now. Ngoy's in, he's behind the defence, and Trusty's in to his fellow winger. Misses out the onrushing Westwood, and Trusty puts us in front. 17 minutes, it's a good start. Here we go. Greenwell making a good run, gets Ngoy away from his full back, puts a good ball in, and decoy run from Westwood, but Trusty's there and finishes with aplomb there. Nice easy chance for him. They're having more possession. We've changed the tactics slightly. We're going positive. We're not playing on the counter. We're going back to the 4-3-3 that we used earlier on in the season, which was to control the game. We've just narrowly got above them on the possession now, and they've only had one shot, nothing on target, so nothing much going on from them, but we really need to score more. We've only had that one shot on target, so it's a narrow lead at half time, 1-0. We've certainly got to wrap this game up as soon as possible. Haven't seen anything come from the Gateshead game, so we must think that they're drawing still. Dressing room, we're doing well. We can definitely find another gear. Yeah, we can certainly do that one, so let's point finger and say that, and that's motivated a few players, but not much of a reaction. So let's get into the second half. AI has made a sub, as they quite often do. Mohammed has come on in there midfield, and let's demand more. We need more goals. We're on positive, but they've certainly not seen anything from them in this game so far, just the one shot. Always press Harry Birtwistle, who's he? Some fullback who's just been taken off, so we'll forget that one, shall we? We've got a highlight here. We're into 70 minutes. It's only 1-0. The rain is just coming down. We like playing in the rain, don't we? Oh, Callahan to Morton. This is going to be there. Oh, Trusty cuts it out. I'm going to say it was going to be their highlight, but probably not. Let's get that second goal. Let's kill this game off. McGee on a yellow card. Back to Sams. Sams spreads it out wide. Greenwell wins the header and Westwood's in. Westwood doesn't make any mistakes when he gets in that position, and it's 2-0. And great header by Greenwell. We should play him up front and centre forward. We don't have anybody who jumps for balls like that. Let's have a look at this. Look. Whoa, does he chest it? He puts it greatly into there. Greenwell has been playing fantastic recently. And there we are. Has there been any scores? Let me have a look. Have I missed something? Scunthorpe are winning. No, it doesn't look like there's any scoring in the Gateshead game. We'll keep an eye out for that. 74 minutes. And it's running away. 2-0 up. And Ngoy has taken a knock. Let's have a look then. He certainly has. Injured but feels he can shake it off. He's poor. 7.9. Everybody's playing well today. We certainly G'd up. We had a little team talk before, which reminded them that we had to win the game to get in the playoffs, and the players mostly on side. The only one that wasn't was Lorch, and he hasn't seen the first team for a while. I'm going to take Ngoy off just to be on the safe side. We're going to bring Hinchy on. No, this is a bit negative, but we're going to play Greenwell there. Hinchy there, playing as his usual Mazzala position. So a slightly negative change there, but we're not going to risk a bad injury to Fred and Goy. We've got to keep him fit for the playoffs, hopefully. You watch them score a late goal, Gateshead. So 2-0, we look like we're wrapping this game up. No scores yet from Gateshead, but it's a throw-in, an attack from Lancaster, but Fielding cuts that one out. But it's still Lancaster coming forward. Edgston, the defensive midfielder, plays it through. Morton was offside there. Hits a crossbar. Surely that was offside. Yeah, that's a goal kick. Well, it's a good job it hit the crossbar then. Because Gateshead have scored. Wouldn't you just know it? It doesn't matter what we do unless Matlock come back. McGee is poor. 6.8. Let's bring Tate on and just make sure we shore this up at the back. Yeah, we'll just do that one then. It's inevitable, isn't it? All the game going, and Gateshead have scored near the end. Gateshead Matlock have equalised, 90th minute. We're in there. We're in the playoffs. Let's just get confirmation of that. But a 2-0 win. We did the business easily against Lancaster. Could have been more. 1.6 XG. Absolutely nothing from them at all. Fred and Goy gets the man of the match, but good performances all round. And let's just see confirmation of that. Well done. I'm very happy, manager. Let's see it. Let's see it. Get that table on. Yes, we've done it by a point. Good old Matlock, 90 plus 4. We're in the playoffs and we're playing Southport, move above Kettering. So it's Southport against us and Kettering against Guiseley. Next video coming up will be our playoff game against Southport. How did we do against Southport in the league? Let's just check that. Southport at home, we drew 3-3. Fairly recently, and earlier in the season, must have been at the beginning of the season, we drew 2-2. So 2 draws. It could go to our favourite competition, penalties. So come back for that one. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for all notifications for further videos. Can we get to the National League for the 2nd successive time? Come back and see. For now, this is Dave Dog. Goodbye.